It's your boy, Colton Havens, aka Mr. Hype. Okay, and before you work with me, you have to know this story. I just got out of college wrestling, and I was coaching junior high wrestling team, and it was the end of practice. So we're doing burnouts, and everybody just has to sprint down and back inside the gym. And one of these wrestlers in particular is our most talented wrestler, and he also has a problem with authority figures. Okay, who does that sound like, right? And anyways, we're running sprints back and forth, and he decides to jog. And it's getting to the end of practice. I was like, look, we just need one, give me everything you got one time, down and back. And then he jogs. I was like, okay, well, then do it again. Then he jogs. I was like, okay, do it again. Then he jogs. And then I was like, hey, everybody in push-up position until he sprints. And everybody gets in push-up position. I was like, and again. And he jogs. I was like, again. And then he jogs. I was like, again. And then he jogs. And then finally he goes, I don't care. I was like, you better care, right? Then just get out. Just get out of the gym. Just leave. And then he ends up leaving practice. Okay. Now, the only issue with this is this kid is one of the best wrestlers on the team. So every other wrestler in that room looks up to this guy as an example. He's a born leader without really knowing that he is, because he is just very, very, very talented. And also, his dad was the head coach at the time. So it's hard to discipline this individual just because dad was the coach. And so I'd make him leave, get out of the room. Okay. If you're not going to do it, get out of the room. Then I huddle up everybody in the wrestling practice to end practice. And I'm giving them the speech that I always got when I was going through school and wrestling in college. And it says, listen, what one of us does affects the rest of us. We either win together or we lose together. And then this individual comes back into the room. I was like, no, 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 no. You don't get to come back into the room and celebrate with us if you weren't here during our pain. Okay. Get out, leave. Okay. And the reason I tell you this story is because that's how I operate in my coaching program as well with video marketing and business owners. If you're going to get into my room, we're going to do it my way. We're going to do it the right way. We're going to do it in the way that it needs to be done. And that's going to be doing the reps, doing the repetition, doing the work. So that way we can get from point A to point B, regardless of how skillful you are, regardless of where you're coming from. Okay. I've been able to coach multiple business owners into generating free leads for the rest of their life and building a skill set. These 90 days that I have for coaching for business owners and video marketing, this is a skill that I am teaching these individuals, so that way you don't need me after those 90 days. You won't need me forever, but I will teach you everything you need inside of that 90 days the right way, in the fundamental ways, so that way you have the basic skills and know-how to keep generating leads and sales for your business even after we are done. Okay, that's the philosophy that I bring with everything that I do inside and out of my business. It's the way I live my life. It's basically just who I am because of how I was raised and all of the years in competition and schooling and being an athlete at some of the highest levels. Okay. Now, the reason I tell you this story is because I want you to understand what you're stepping into when you are working with me and where I'm going to be coming from when we do our either our consultings, whether you're working with me in my agency, whether you're inside of my course and you're doing our once a week Wednesday morning calls, or you decide to go VIP and do the one-on-one 90-day coaching. Okay. If you are watching this video, you're going to be doing one of the three. Okay. And I'm really excited to learn more about your business and how we can scale it to the goals that you have. But I guarantee you this, when you work with me, we're going to keep things fundamental, we're going to keep them simple, and we're going to keep each other accountable for every rep that we do, so that we can get step by step, we'll get ahead until we eventually are where we want to be. Okay, that's what you're going to learn here. Go down there in the comments down below. You will find all the links that you need in order to book a one-on-one call with me, or you can get the course. Um, um, yeah, So that's something that you should just know, and I'll see you on the inside. Okay. I only do 4 business owners at a time for the one-on-one. So that gets maxed out. If the link is up, you can apply to get in. And then we'll have a conversation after that to make sure that we're a good fit, my friend. But other than that, I love you. Have a great day. Peace.